What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the best running back prospects in this draft who will be a perfect fit for the Green Bay Packers. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Now, the first running back that I would love to discuss is the big body bowling ball bruiser back out of Notre Dame, Audric Estime. He has experience playing in any blocking scheme, gap, and zone blocking, and loves to be a bully running at you in the running game. So good luck tackling him at Lambeau Field once November, December, January hits. Now, he's coming in at 5'11", 230 pounds with an expected 4.5 40-yard dash. Matt LaFleur loves running backs that have some weight on them and believes in pounding the rock to open up the pass. Now let's talk about some notable running backs that have a weight of 220 pounds or plus. When Matt LaFleur was a coordinator at the Los Angeles Rams, Todd Gurley was 225 pounds. When he was a coordinator at the Titans, he had Derrick Henry, 247 pounds. Being the coach at the Green Bay Packers with A.J. Dillon, 250 pounds. He is literally the perfect Packer running back, and LaFleur will have a great time having him on the team now that he's a big body back. Just a picture Jones and Estime being a smash and dash duo and will give defenses a hard time once that weather starts to drop in Lambeau or whenever Estime is coming in to fill in for Jones as a change of back in situations. In 3 seasons at Notre Dame, he's had over 2,300 plus rushing yards, averaging 6.9 yards per carry, and 29 total touchdowns with 18 touchdowns this past season. He has a powerful lower half, which helps him break tackles and be a great pass protector. He lacks long speed and was not asked to be a pass catcher out of the backfield, but neither was A.J. Dillon, and A.J. Dillon did quite well catching passes out of the backfield. So this is definitely coachable, but Audric Estime is literally the perfect Packer with his size, bully ball. Picture him running in Lambeau Field. And Matt LaFleur loves a big body running back. Overall, great fit for the Green Bay Packers. Great compliment to Aaron Jones, and he literally screams Packer. My draft projection for him is 3rd round, and honestly, watching him play, he gives me a player comparison of David Montgomery, and David Montgomery is a bowling ball. Let's talk about the second perfect Packer prospect as a running back. Dillon Johnson out of Washington. He is literally the overlooked running back in the draft who could be a plug-and-play, 3-down back in the NFL who possesses solid size and toughness, who seeks contact on every play. He is 6 foot, 220 pounds with an expected 4.45 40-yard dash. He will be a great change of pace back to come in for Aaron Jones due to his size and possesses similar versatility, such as being a skilled receiver and runner out of the backfield. During his college career, he's averaged 5.1 yards per carry, 27 rushing touchdowns, and 173 total receptions and 0 fumbles. Talk about ball security, talk about being a pass catcher, and 27 rushing touchdowns. This guy is so overlooked in the draft where he might just keep falling because people are just not talking about him a lot. According to PFF, he ran for 699 yards after contact and forced 43 missed tackles this past season and had 25 runs of 10 plus yards. This guy knows how to shoot the gap and thrives off physicality. Without having to slow down, he has exceptional foot quickness to make sharp cuts on the dime and has good vision to run between the tackles and make it out cluster line of scrimmages. Although he is not an elite pass protector, he has the strength and footwork to be a serviceable pass blocker as he gives 100% effort on every block. So he is not the most the best pass blocker in the draft, but he brings intensity, he brings effort. This is coachable. I'm sure he will do great just blocking for Jordan Love, just chipping blocks and just getting some linebackers that are trying to blitz. And so that's definitely coachable. So that's something that I'm not too worried about. Johnson will be a great fit for the Green Bay Packers who can help take the load off Jones as they will need him, especially making him fresh for the playoff push. Just how Dillon did all of the dirty work on short down situations to move the chains and hammer out a few yards, Johnson will be a threat in the same role, along with being a receiving threat out of the backfield. He has RB1 potential to take over the Packers backfield to replace Jones for the future. My draft projection for Dillon Johnson is honestly a 4th round grade. My player comparison, this is a very high player comparison. If Joe Mixon is the limited edition version, Dillon Johnson is like the base model Joe Mixon. I mean, just watching him play, loves contact, pass catcher of the backfield. And there were a couple runs where Dillon Johnson just had the pylon open field. He just could have run it in. But if he sees someone right there, he just want to blow you over and just embarrass you. He loves physicality, great runner, great pass catcher, so overlooked in the draft where 4th round will be a sweet spot. So if the Packers had not grabbed a running back within the first 3 rounds and Dillon Johnson is there in the 4th round, let's get him. He will be a great complement to Aaron Jones. Now, my 3rd and final running back prospect who will be a great fit for the Green Bay Packers. Let's talk about Jaylen Wright out of Tennessee. If you're looking for a running back who is young, does not have a lot of mileage on the wheels, long speed to go the distance, and has exceptional contact balance who bounces off tackles, this is your guy. He is 5'11", 210 pounds with an expected 4.3, 4.4, 40-yard dash. This dude has speed. With emerging running backs like Archain and Keontae Mitchell with breakaway speed, Wright will be on that list in no time. He's been clocked at a max speed of 23 miles per hour and has great patience to give his linemen time to establish their backs so that they can shoot the gaps and just take off. So he has extremely good patience. Just imagine just Le'Veon Bell back in the day where he just got the ball, took his time to hit the gaps and just let his linemen just get their blocks on. Jaylen Wright has that same exact patience. Give him the rock, he'll wait there, let his linemen get their blocks in, he'll see the gap, and he'll just shoot like a cartoon bullet just spinning inside a house. Like this guy could take off in no time. Wright will be a great fit for the Packers because 1, he is not expected to be a plug-and-play starter. He is about 20 years old. I don't even think he'll turn 21 until maybe later this year. So he is young. He is not a plug-and-play starter. He's someone that could sit behind a legend like Aaron Jones and just learn a lot before he get that RB1 role. Working behind Aaron Jones will help him prepare to become an RB1 for the future. And 3, defenses will hate to deal with the speed after having to deal with the shiftiness of Aaron Jones. So those 3 reasons, that is why Jaylen Wright will be a great fit for the Green Bay Packers now and for the future. He was not asked to catch passes out of the backfield a lot, but he has huge receiving upside just due to his speed, and he could create exceptional yards after catch opportunities and move the chains. He does not shy away from contact, tends to bounce off tackles, and has great vision. Honestly, just watching him just play, he kind of has that Aaron Jones-like style. With that Aaron Jones style, they will be a great complement with one another. Now, the Packers haven't been the type of team to kind of draft shiny, fast cars in the draft or toys, like you will say, but he will be a huge boost to a team that's already young and ready to cause havoc for defenses for years. Just picture this offense. Just close your eyes and picture this offense. Jordan Love, Dontavian Wicks, Jaden Reed, Romeo Doubs, Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft, Christian Watson, and Jaylen Wright. That sounds like a top 5 offense for 4 to 5 years straight. Under the age of 30, just young bucks just tearing up defenses. I swear, like, LaFleur will have a field day skimming up this offense. Like, Jaylen Wright will be a huge boost to this team, and that's literally just be adding a shiny fast card to this team. My draft projection for Jaylen Wright is about the 3rd round, depending on how his NFL combine stats are, but he can fall to the 4th round just due to just lack of a lot of rushing attempts in college. He's still young, so a lot of NFL teams might just shy away from him, but the upside is there, and if a team just loves his upside, he could go up to the 3rd round, latest 4th round, but He will be a great fit for us around the third, fourth round. And honestly, my player comparison for him is Raheem Mostert from the Dolphins. He has breakaway speed, exceptional receiving ability, and could be a huge boost to a team. These are my three perfect Packer running backs in this draft who could help take the load off Aaron Jones, help us make a playoff push, and be an RB1 for the future. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this channel. Catch you next week.